All right, time for some 5-minute feedback on Jay George's personal website. Jay is not happy with it because he is a perfectionist, and you can tell when you look at his website. It is obvious. He's a fantastic designer, and this is basically an unnecessary video. But I found some stuff. I found some things. So let's get into it. Jay is mostly unhappy with this section of the site down here, kind of between these three icons and this intrigue section. So we've got yet another web designer, web developer, which is hard to stand out when you're trying to, basically have the same content as 10,000 other guys and women and whatever. So my thought here, like this visually, this is actually very stunning. I love the black and white, stark, monochromatic look. The serif and the mixed fonts, like it's all great. The layouts, the heights, like there's no nitpicky from a design perspective. I think the real opportunity here is to make some little tiny things stand out, to guide the user's eye and to play with the content, to set yourself apart, make it a little bit more memorable, make yourself a little bit more interesting. So let's get into it, paragraph by paragraph, starting with this. Hi, I'm Jay, a UX and UI designer. I know you said that really big right here. I'm passionate about beautiful design. It's obvious you are because this site is beautiful. I enjoy standing at the intersection of art and technology. What are you doing there? What are you doing at the intersection? Waiting to decide which way to go, left or right? Now, I know what you're saying. It's a good it's good, but I think we could do better. I think this is a chance to do something interesting, and if it is now, I did some Firebug or inspectoring and just kind of tweaking with the content here, and so here's just like an alternate take, and this is only useful if you find this kind of stuff relevant. Like this is you. I'm Jay, and today is not my birthday, and then of course you'd make it dynamic. So when it is your birthday, people start saying happy birthday because they saw it on your website. I'm passionate. See, here's this word, right? Everybody uses this word passionate. I think you should just strike it from your vocabulary. But this way, by striking it visually, you can say, you've probably seen that before. I'm not using it on purpose. I'm unembarrassingly obsessed with beautiful design technology and mashing the two together in brand new ways. So it's just like a different take on words, and maybe there's something there you like. Okay, next we're going to come down. Let's get this set up right about here. We've got UX and UI, which you've said here. We got websites. It's not a link. Maybe it's not finished. I don't know. This doesn't. UX, UI, websites, and coding skill set. There's like three, like an apple, a potato, and like a scooter. So these three things don't really seem connected to me. I think this could be 3 projects. That would make sense, like 3 of your most recent projects, or like a design, a logo, or website, a logo, and a motion. I don't know, like 3 different types of projects, or just 3 different things, or remove them, cut them if you don't have anything that really jumps out at you. Because as you're going to see, we scroll down, we kind of repeat this content again. So you come down and you've got a designer, a developer, which we've established. Here and here and here and here and here and here. So I think kind of don't really need that. London, UK base, that's cool. 10 years experience, that's cool. So I think replace this with something interesting or funny, like 11.5 feet tall, I think. So you could do that, or something else. You could do your, if you want to be not funny, if you want to be on the serious side, you could put your like Myers-Briggs or DISC, profile, like ENTP or INTJ, or I don't know, whatever. If you think that stuff's important, like maybe that would be an interesting thing for a client to be like, oh yeah, I like working with innovative, perspective, people. I don't know, just an idea. And then down in the next section here, we have another kind of a repeat on the same content again. I'm a designer who codes. I know because we've just established that designer here, then here and here. I'm working with big businesses, industrial design teams to one-man startups. So you're flexible. That's cool. I pride myself on specialism, excellent communication, attention to detail. And in my spare time, here's the long walks on the beach sentence. So I think you can have a lot more fun with this. It's kind of generic. A lot of people say use some version of this. So here I took a stab at this. I am either a designer who, typo, look at that. I'm either a designer who codes, a coder who designs, or a milkman who's terrible at his job. I take special pride in clear communication, attention to detail, and treating the London metro system by biking to the office. And yes, I cook. Thanks for asking. I don't know, something like that. You could just, I like doing like reversals and lists of 3 where the third thing is silly, right? So you've got, a designer who codes and a coder who designs and a silly third thing. I've got, I do this, and, subversive third thing. It's kind of like a pattern that you can use. Don't use it too much, but if you use it a little bit, it kind of works. It plays. Then come down here, and you said you were pretty happy with this area here. I had one kind of suggestion that makes it look better. That looks a lot better to me. Just make that pop. Just that static CMS, make that pop. And then down at the end, I love this. I love all this stuff. I'm learning. I'd maybe change it to reading, maybe, if that's books. If it's always books, maybe, it could be maybe something fun. I don't know. I'm learning. Are you learning? I mean, it's a good book. Steve Sugar, that's a really good design book. Just watch Little Women. How was that, by the way? Harry Potter, Oh, you do have a reading section here. Okay, so my bad. Yeah, all this stuff is really good. Favorite articles. I don't see anything by me, but that's fine. I don't write a lot these days. The site, honestly, this is beautiful. I love these. Yeah, I love all the subtle background elements. I just think, these 3 things should be related. You should make this more fun, and you should, find ways to inject a little bit more personality into here. And I think you've got a killer. Don't overthink this. Jay, this is a beautiful website. All right. Just play with the text, add a little bit more personality, and launch it. Well, it's launched, but just let it go. You're good. You're doing great.